From headlines to hemlines, from serious to scandal, from bulls and bears to babes. Find it all at CNA.
So today's Women's Day, and in studio we've got three phenomenal women. First Lady launched 2 international mags in South Africa. She is a media phenomenon. Her articles have been published in many international magazines, and she's currently the editor of Glamour magazine. Penina, welcome to Expresso. We've also got 2 lovely ladies that are making a difference in the lives of fellow South Africans, Dee and Irene from Santa's Shoebox. Welcome to Expresso. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you.
Now, I picked up my latest copy of Glamour magazine at CNA, and they're the most interesting articles in there, and what stood out for me was the Glamour Women Awards. Why do you have an awards like that?
I'm going to use this.
You can use the handheld
feeling
mic.
rather rock star, but this is the mic for the morning. The Glamour Women of the Year Awards are a celebration of the many achievements and talents of women. So it is so splendid to be on the show today on Women's Day.
Now, who stands out for you in these awards, and how do they get judged?
There are 7 categories, and every single one of the winners stands out. So we're going to hear more, obviously, from Dee and Irene, who do an extraordinary and inspiring project called Santa's Shoebox Project. And it runs from them to a style icon like the designer Suzanne Haynes, or this superwoman, Kopana Mobaso, who is a doctor, a writer, about to go off on a Rhodes Scholarship. Women are amazing, and that's what the Glamour Women of the Year Awards are about.
And it just shows that South African women are amazing. You guys started Santa's Shoebox Company as just something small to make a difference around Christmas time. How did it grow, and what was the whole idea behind the campaign?
The campaign really started about 6 or so years ago. My second daughter was born, after we'd started From the Children to the Children, which was really a charity organisation where we collected a whole lot of clothes and items of people that discarded that we could use, and we distributed them all over the country. And then when my second daughter Julia was born, we decided that she'd received so many soft toys, like about 80, that we needed to maybe just share those with a whole lot of other children. So we put together a whole lot of Santa's shoeboxes, and we went to 2 orphanages and we asked them what other things they needed, and they said some basic things like some toothbrushes and toothpaste, things that we would never have dreamt of putting in, and that's what they need. And we put those in a box, put some clothes in a box, and tied it up and sent it off to them.
Now, it's a couple of months before Christmas. What are your plans now leading up, and how can the public get involved?
We start, the whole year really gets taken up with planning and strategy for this period from the beginning of September to the end of October. So people can go to a website where they choose a name of a child. And this is absolutely unique because they know the name of the child, the age, the gender, even the school or the care institution that the child goes to. And then they get a list of required items that needs to go in this box. They get their children involved. They decorate boxes. At the end of October, these boxes get dropped off. We have about 36 satellite projects around the country. So there will be 36 areas around the country where the boxes can be dropped off, and then they get collected by our courier company Laser, and then from there it gets distributed to over 600 facilities around the country.
Now, Penina, how do you go about judging this whole process? Because it must be quite difficult to find. They're great, phenomenal women, but to narrow them down to fit into all the categories.
It is very difficult to narrow it down. You're quite right, because there are such extraordinary women in South Africa. So it is a process. It takes a year of planning, debating. This year we're going to open the magazine up to the readers' vote, but I'll just show, because I think this is such a fantastic cover.
Looking incredible.
And what we always say is, it's about life and love inspiration. So it's women who are special in all kinds of ways. It might be a writer, a movie director like Jan Turner, icons like the superstars from Freshly Ground. So it's a very wide range of women, and we do a fantastic event to celebrate them and spoil and pamper them, because
has the event already been held?
We've had the event. It was a star-studded event in Johannesburg, but ultimately what we want to do is create a platform for people like Santa's Shoebox Project. It's so important that they get the exposure, the publicity, and that thousands, tens, hundreds of thousands of South Africans make boxes for children who would normally not get a gift at the end of the year.
Thank you so much, Penina. Congratulations to you and your magazine for the great work you do in honouring South Africa. And the team from the Santa Shoebox Company, we will put all the details on our website, and we can make the fellow Expresso families make a difference as well. So pick up your latest copy of Glamour magazine at CNA. You're going to find these remarkable women. It's called Glamour Women of the Year. And you can also find out how you can make a difference in the Santa Shoebox project. There's also other great articles, the Shape issue, Beauty's hottest new buys, 53 body-loving trends, to name a few. So pop along to your local CNA and pick up the latest copy of Glamour magazine.